UP Open University naman, which as you know is a distance learning. So, yun yung aking further studies sa UP.
Okay. So, to sum it up, both my parents, UP Diliman, journalism. Okay. Next question. Dad, what was your UPCAT experience like?
Okay. I think for those who are planning to take the UPCAT, I have some tips and perhaps some advice, pieces of advice that you may wish to consider. One, well, stock knowledge is very important. So while you are in grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, you must pay attention to your lessons, study your daily learnings in school, because this will definitely help you prepare for one of the toughest entrance examinations in the Philippines. Second, there's no substitute to how do you call it? To sa Tagalog yung ano no. There's no substitute to preparing. So you have to prepare for the exams. Don't be complacent, even though you are perhaps a valedictorian in high school or second honors, or perhaps even just an ordinary student. There's no substitute to a good preparation before taking the exams. So how are you going to prepare? Simple. Review your lessons. That's number one. Pay attention in class. So that's a very important thing to remember. Second, look at possible review materials, available review materials online, or even the traditional review books like that. As much as possible, read and read more. So yeah. And then third, when you are already at the testing area, it's very important again to follow instructions very carefully. Follow instructions very carefully. Read the instructions very carefully. If because sometimes if you don't follow the instructions, that will probably take some credits on the results of your exam. And then during the exam, also try to manage your time. Manage your time, because definitely it will be it will have limited period to answer all the questions. So manage your time. And then third, as much as possible, answer all questions. Answer your all questions to the best of your knowledge, to the best of your ability.
Hey.
So yeah, that's basically some of the tips that I can convey to all of you, because I did all of those before taking the exams. Again, I'm not so sure, but I think UP also considers your high school or pre-university grades or standings in school. So you have to do well in high school as well, because I think when you submit your application, they will request you your transcript, for example, like that. So it counts. It counts.
Okay. How about you, Ma? Kumusta yung UPCAT experience mo?
Ako, ang UPCAT experience ko is that I think what worked for us was we did a group study, if I remember, my classmates and I. Although I am a graduate of a public school in high school, wala kaming mga review centers, pero I remember like a month or two before the UPCAT, my friends and I would gather after school, parang we were 5 or 6 classmates, and then we just did a general review. Dahil mahina ako sa math, so parang nagpapaturo ako sa isang classmate ko na magaling sa math, and then yung strength ko naman is English. So yung isang classmate ko naman, yung ibang classmates ko naman, nagpapaturo din sa akin ng English. So it's like an exchange of ideas. And then I also agree with your moderator's father that preparation is really the key. Hindi pwedeng maging complacent. And then during the actual exam itself, kailangan basahin yung mabuti yung mga tanong. Dahil may possibility na nagmamadali kayo or you're very conscious of the time, gusto nyo matapos agad, pero nakakalimutan yung namnamin yung mga tanong. Importante kasing maintindihan mabuti ang tanong para hindi kayo malilito sa mga isasagot nyo. So, the day before the exam, kailangan, hindi na kami nag-review. Chill na lang kami ng mga klase ko. So, we had to leave our province very early kasi kailangan pa namin mag-travel sa isa pang place where the UPCAT was taking place. So maaga kaming umalis kasi ayaw naming malate, and then we made sure that we had our 2B pencils sharpened. Yung mga ganon, little things but they matter a lot. After ng exam, doon na kami nag-enjoy. But really, during the exam, it's very important that you are focused and then you pay attention to the questions.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I add some more?
Go lang, Dad.
Okay, it's like this, no? Definitely, just like in any exam, just like in any entrance examination in top universities, there will always be easy questions. There will always be very hard questions. Maybe some are not so hard, not so easy. Okay, so if you don't know a question, specifically one question, for example, don't stay long on that question. Go back when you have enough time, because sometimes the tendency is that you try to answer a very difficult question, and before you know it, you have spent a lot of time on that specific question. So as I said, just manage your time. That's the important thing. Manage your time. I've taken a lot of exams in my life. For example, now in graduate school, for example, usually karamihan ng mga questions yan, mga exams, mga essay. So for example, you're given 3 hours during a final exams, and you have 10 questions. So you have to divide them like 30 minutes per section, like that. So after 30 minutes, go to the next one. Yan. And then go back again when you still have enough time. Yeah.
Okay. So
can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I saw a message like they did not hear me.
naririnig niyo ba kami?
Should be okay, no?
Sabi daw.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But you know, another lesson that it depends on your religious inclination or religious background. But
Prayer.
I think everyone believes in God, in our God, right? So it helps a lot when we pray during preparation, we pray during review, and we pray during exams. But as I said, it depends on your religious inclination.
Okay. So
you should have a relaxing attitude. Don't be too nervous. Kasi pag nininervous ka, baka mamaya wala kang masagot. So settle in like that.
okay, thanks, Dad. Move on to the next question.
Okay.
Okay, so let's have Mom answer this one first. So Ma, hey, what did you study in preparation for the UPCAT? Kasi alam ko, ilang beses mo na sinabi sa akin na mahina ka sa math.
Yeah, as I mentioned, math, kung ano yung Waterloo ko, doon ako nag-focus. But it didn't mean naman na hindi ako naghanda para sa mga ibang subjects. So I made sure that I was abreast with what was happening, current events, and then of course English, science, my science, yun,
Filipino.
Filipino, yes, Filipino. So importante yon, yung mga major subjects. Yun ang pinaghandaan ko. Basta kung saan ako pinakamahina, doon ako nag-focus.
Okay, how about you, Dad?
So, as I said, what I did, simply just read and read and read more. I tried to read as many reviewers as possible. Current events, of course. It's very important that you are aware of what's happening in the Philippines, what's happening in the world, because you never know. They might be asked in the exams. So if you don't know what's happening and then it was asked, you will of course you will have a different view of how to answer it. But if you are aware of what's happening in the Philippines, in the world, it will definitely help. But again, preparation is a key. So you try to read as many reviewers as possible. Google online, search online, because I think there are many UPCAT passers who generously share their experience in UPCAT, what questions were asked, something like that. So yeah, prepare, read, search, and study more.
Okay. So, if I were to ask you, Dad, gaano kahirap yung UPCAT? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, I think all of you are quite lucky right now because you are studying in some of the better schools in the country. I also studied in a public school in northern Philippines, and at that time we don't have access to all of these uh, preparations or reviewers. But right now, kayo, you have virtually everything sa hands nyo. Just a touch of the internet, just Google, and you have it. For us noon, talagang ang tinatawag na sipag at tiyaga talaga. You have to be resourceful. Yeah, you have to be diligent in the preparation. So I think, the exams right now, I think, continue to evolve every year. So it's very important that you pay attention to your lessons in school, because I think those who prepare the exams also take into consideration what are being taught in school right now. So that's also very important, no? What else? What's the other question that you asked?
Gaano
Hardest?
kahirap from 1 to 10?
I really don't I cannot really measure if it's 10 as the hardest or like that. As I said, any exam will be difficult if you did not prepare. But any exam will not be that difficult if you prepare. So don't be intimidated that because this is the entrance exam of UP that it will be very hard. You might be surprised that if you prepare well and in advance, you might find it very easy.
Yeah.
So don't be intimidated, no, that it's UPCAT and it will be very hard. Again, UP. There are many campuses in the UP system. So my advice is that also when you apply, put as your number one choice yung ano talaga yung gusto mong i-take sa college, sa university. The strategy that I will not take this one because it's a quota course like that. No, I think that's a wrong I think it's a wrong assumption because if you do well in the exam, they will accept you. No, it's not because you applied for a non-quota course that you will be accepted. It's wrong. Even if it's a non-quota course, if you did not qualify in the exam, they will not accept you. But as I said, choose your course well. Whatever you want to take in university, put it there.
Okay. Okay, so Ma,
Yeah.
how did your high school grades affect your UPCAT score? So let's ask mom first, tas si dad no naman. So mom,
I think um, our high school grades have bearing to the UPCAT results, our acceptance in UP. Kasi sa batch namin, we're just a small batch, like we're 160. Yeah. And then sa batch namin, ang pumasa lang sa UP were the class valedictorian and salutatorian. So, yung top two. So, ang pakiramdam ko, may bearing yung aming uh, standing academically and extracurricular activities. Kasi sa application ng UPCAT, you have to mention the other extracurricular activities that you are involved in. So, sa tingin ko, ini-evaluate din yon para tanggapin nila ang mga estudyante sa UP.
okay, so clarification lang, yung mom ko was salutatorian of her batch. Kaya sabi niya na may parang contribution yun sa UPCAT grade niya. Ikaw, dad, what was your high school grade? How did your high school affect you?
Yeah, I think high school grades kino-consider yan overall before you are accepted in UP plus your UPCAT scores as well. Well, we were quite lucky that we also did well in high school. And during that time, we also have this, right now no more, no? It's called the NCEE, National College Entrance Examination. But it's also a general exam throughout the country. And I think it also helped, no? Na we did well. We did well during the UPCAT. Yes, when we submitted, when we finally entered university, because we did well in high school, we were the so-called scholars ng bayan immediately. So we had some discount in school.
Actually, we didn't pay. On our first,
Yeah.
upon enrollment, if you're valedictorian or salutatorian, automatic, you don't pay for the tuition fee. It's called the, what was the term? But we didn't pay anything except for miscellaneous lang yata. But tuition fee wise, yeah, you're considered entrance scholar. So wala kang babayaran.
Yeah. Okay. I think I was just number 3 in the graduating class. But again, all honor students were given some scholarship grants or scholarship upon entering UP.
Okay, so someone asked kung may bayad ba sa entrance exam. Did you guys pay anything?
Yes. There was a very
yeah. I think there is.
Yes, meron po.
So yeah, may bayad.
Maliit lang po 'yon.
Malit lang.
And you will be given a form to fill in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next. Okay. So, why did you pick your chosen degree? So let's start off with that.
Oh, my, what do you call this? I actually changed course. My first course was political science because I wanted to be a lawyer. But midway, I think there are some subjects that quite hard to finish or to accomplish. So I thought that I might not graduate on time. So I shifted to journalism. I think it's not easier. Easier. But definitely it's also my interest because I love writing. In high school, um, I served in the student papers. Basically basically was a student writer. But
Hey,
I also did a lot of advanced courses in political science. Yeah.
so Dad, may nagtanong na, is journalism a good pre-law?
Okay. I think it's a misconception. There's no such thing as a better course or the best course before going to law school. I know that there are some lawyers who previously graduated as nurses, even veterinary medicines. They have taken courses like nursing, vet med, like that. Because when you go to law school, it's a different kind of learning again. But of course, it will be a good it will be a good preparation if you take courses like political science, business administration, even English, because in law, well, I went to law school for 1 semester, but I did not continue. uh, but yeah, preparatory courses are good, but if you are interested in law, uh, any course will do. In law school, there will be a lot of business related courses. For example, commercial law. So if you take commercial law, you must know about economics, something like that, business administration. So it depends, no? It depends.
Okay, so Mom, why did you pick journalism?
Because writing has always been the love of my life.
Ay, sakit yun ah.
Oo. Gustong-gusto ko. Well, my great love affair ako sa with books. And of course, if you read a lot, you also tend to write a lot. So, inspired din ako when I was second year high school, I was invited or I took the exam to be part of the school paper. So, nung second year high school ako, nag-join na ako it's called the National Secondary Schools Press Conference. Tapos, after that, naging part na ako ng student paper until I became an editor when I was in fourth year. So, yun talaga yung interest ko. So, sabi ko, I want to take up a course that's in line with my interest, which is writing. And of course, that was journalism.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
we competed together. We competed together in this National Secondary Schools Press Conference.
Yes.
It's like writing competition during high school.
Yes.
okay, so right now, magbabasa ako ng question. So we only have 7 minutes left. So someone asked me, okay, is 95 my high school grade weighted average is 95%. Is malaki ba hatak nito sa 40% ng UPCAT?
Of course. Continue to do that. Continue to improve your grades. But 95 is 95. That's quite high already.
Okay.
But my suggestion is that continue to improve your grade. Don't be satisfied with 95. If you can attain 96, why not? No?
Okay, so Mom, this one's for you.
Okay.
What advice can you give for those na ang weakness ay math?
Okay. Ako noon, it might have been a wrong strategy, but I actually befriended someone who's really good in math. Kasi weakness ko talaga yon, yung math 11. And because of that, I passed my math. Kasi parang tinatyagaan niya akong i-tutor. So, hindi ko makakalimutan ang pangalan niya, Joanne. So, yung classmate ko, si Joanne, pinagtyagaan niya akong i-tutor sa math. But eventually, I realized it was just an attitude. My wrong attitude. Dahil parang na-ingrain sa isip ko na mahina ako sa math. But actually, kung nagtyaga lang ako, hindi naman pala siya ganun kahirap.
Okay. So,
Correct, no? Correct. It's a it's a misconception. It's an attitude problem.
Yes.
If you say, oh, mahina ako sa math, mahina ako sa physics, mahina ako sa chemistry. So talaga nandun na yun. Talaga mahina ka kung if you continue to have that attitude. But if when you realize na hindi pala siya ganun kahirap, it's just a matter of attitude. So if you don't know it, read again, then try to find the solution. No, it might be very easy pala. No, very easy pala.
Okay, guys, maubusan na tayo sa oras. So this is what we're gonna do. Mag-rejoin kayo ulit. So Dad, just click the link again. So guys, please rejoin again and please type in your questions again kasi 5 minutes na lang. So click the link again, please. Okay? So we're gonna end the meeting. So Dad, please join the link again. Everyone, please join the link again. We're gonna open the meeting again. So I'm gonna end the meeting now. Please join again. Okay, so let me just wait.
Did you send the link to him?
Yun na si Dad.
Yun ang lumalabas. His smallest one.
Dad, can you hear me? Dad? Dad? Dad, naririnig mo ba ako? Dad?
Hello?
Yun.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, guys. So, what we're gonna do, pa-type na lang lahat ng questions dito sa chat box. Pa-type lang, please. Please, mute lahat ng mics niyo. Mute lahat. And type in your questions. So, type in all the questions again. Dad, can you unmute your mic, please? Ikaw lang mag-unmute, Dad. Ikaw lang, Dad.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So, Dad, what can journalism improve before going to law school?
Well, I don't how should I say? Well, journalism trains you to become a good writer, of course, and understanding things, simplifying things, writing things like that. But it's not really a major advantage about when you are in school, when you are in law school, that you graduated in a journalism course. At the end of the day, it's about it's all about your determination to excel in when you go to law school. What kahit na ano yung ano mo, kahit na ano yung pre-law course mo. But of course, journalism will help you help you become a good writer, compose your ideas, put them into different perspectives like that.
Okay. So, this one's for Mom. Ano ang, asan yun? Wait, ang dami. Oh my God, wait. Nawala ako. San ka? Ayun. So, Mom, may chance ba kung line of 8 lang yung average sa high school? So, Mom, what do you have to say? So, line of 8, mga 80s, mga ganun. May chance ka ba na papasa ka sa UPCAT? So, Mom, let's hear your side first.
Well, this is just my opinion. No? Kung grade, anong grade ka ba ngayon? What's his name? Ryan? So, Ryan, kung halimbawa grade 10 or 11 ka na and ganun kalaki ang determinasyon mong pumasok sa UP, paghandaan mo, mag-review ka ng mabuti dun sa mga subject areas na covered ng UPCAT. And then, if if it will help that you also do a lot of self-study, why not take the chance? I mean, sige lang, go, take the exam. Who knows?
How about you, Dad? What do you have to say na paano kung may line of 8 ka? Nagka-line of 8 ka ba sa high school?
Line of 8 lang o may line of 8? Okay lang yun.
So, actually, wait. Dad, narinig mo ba ako?
Line of grade 7, grade 7.
Wait, parang nawala si Dad. Oo, nawala si Dad. Teka lang. Where did you go? Wait. Nawala yung dad ko, guys. Teka lang. Oo.
Yeah.
Wait. So, so actually, nung mom ko, she said,
paano kung may bagsak ka sa UP?
Okay, so paano kung may bagsak ka?
As long as hindi affected yung general average mo, you can retake the course. It's okay. Marami namang bumabagsak. So, just retake the course. And ang importante, makagraduate ka sa UP. Ganun ka-determined makatapos sa school na yun.
Dad, paki-unmute yung mic mo.
Ito pa, meron pang.
Hindi, nandito si Dad, pero nakamute yung mic niya.
Oh,
Dad, paki-unmute. Hello?
Okay, ako na lang.
Okay. So, Ma, ba ang maganda course if gusto maging broadcaster? Pwede ba journalism?
Broadcasting. Kasi sa College of Mass Communication sa UP, merong mga different areas of specialties. So if you want to be a broadcaster, there's a course that's specifically in broadcasting. It's called Mass Communication Major in Broadcasting. Kung gusto mo rin maging magaling na director, you can take up film. Kung gusto mo magaling na manunulat, gaya ni Jessica Soho. Si Jessica Soho is actually journalism, but she eventually became a broadcaster. So, ano lang yon, how do you say it? Related sila. And then, meron din kung gusto mong mag-specialize sa research, meron din sa College of Mass Comm na communication research.
Okay. So, ngayon, nagkakaroon tayo ng technical difficulties with my dad. So, let's just wait for him. Hindi ba nakaka-affect ng STEM student kapag tapos mo gusto mag-mass comm?
Huh?
So, STEM student pero gusto niya mag-mass comm.
Oh.
So, actually,
STEM student ka ngayon.
Nung time ng parents ko, guys, hindi sila, wala yung K-12 system. Pero, alam ko, bilang STEM student, guys, ang pinaprioritize nila kapag mass comm is mga HUMS or GA. Pero pwede ka pa ata mag-bridging. Pwede ka bridging, which is shifting your course shifting your strand pala in grade 12.
Yeah.
So, next question. Ano po ang mga advice niyo sa mga magte-take ng sets pero hindi makapag-enroll sa review center? Ma'am, what do you have to say?
Well, speaking from experience, during our time, sa henerasyon namin, wala kaming review centers. So, but malaking bagay yung self-study and then having a routine and then regular studies talaga. And then yung group studies are also very effective means para magkaroon kayo ng sharing of knowledge amongst yourselves. And then lalo na ngayon, you have all the resources available online. Take advantage of that. Doon kayo mag-focus. You don't have to pay so much for review centers, although they help. But I tell you, if you have that discipline to study by yourself, or to join a group, or to read a lot, then I guarantee you that you will pass the entrance exams that you plan to take in the future.
So, tips po sa reading comprehension, Mom.
Tips on reading comprehension. comprehension kasi means you have to understand, no? Nagtuturo ako ng reading pero sa mga maliliit na for young learners, but for um, children your age, I think kailangan nyo lang mag-focus ng mabuti. Okay, one of the most important tips in reading comprehension is that kung merong mga salita, words, vocabulary that you don't understand, then check it out in the dictionary. Kasi kahit anong basa mo, kung hindi mo naiintindihan yung mga salita, hindi mo talaga maiintindihan, right? So it's important that if there are words that you don't understand, then you refer to a dictionary or you understand the sentence contextually para maintindihan yung binabasa.
Okay. So, may nagtanong dito, nung grade 10 ako, so ako, I just finished grade 10. I got 3 line of 7 grades. Will that affect my UPG since kasama daw po ang grade 10?
Oh, I'm not really sure. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure about that. I don't have a very specific answer for that. Dahil, kumbaga, it's the UP system that will evaluate your grades.
Okay. So, hey ma, ilang months po kayo nag-aral before taking your sets?
I think I mentioned a while ago that for UPCAT, we just reviewed for mga 2 months. Pero an average of an hour a day during after classes, ganun lang.
Sobrang strict po ba ang mga profs sa UP? Mababa po ba sila magbigay ng grades?
Hindi. Nung time namin, wala masyadong stricto. Ang maganda sa ang nakakatuwa sa mga professors sa UP, napaka-open-minded nila. And parang they treat you as if they're older, they treat you like their children. If they're your age, more or less, I mean, a little older than you. Kasi may mga instructors kami doon na mga parang in their 20s, mid-20s, mga ganyan. And they treated us like they're our friends. Meron siguro mga isa, dalawang mga super, I remember, well, during our time, we had Spanish. So one of our strictest professors was in Spanish. Pero despite that, marami kaming natutunan sa kanya. So okay lang. Sakyan nyo lang.
Okay, so totoo ba yung saying na mahirap makapasok sa UP pero mas mahirap makalabas?
What does that mean?
Mahirap pumasa sa UP. Totoo ba yun?
Mahirap. What is the word? Hindi mahirap. Kailangan mo lang maging diligent, maging matyaga. Oo.
Okay.
And UP kasi shapes you in a very different way. The kind of education that you get in UP is not like by the books. Meron pang mga beyond the books na hindi nyo your professor will sometimes literally let you out of your classroom to experience what the world is outside. And that's one of the best educations that you get in UP.
Okay, so I'll answer this. May 84 pa ako sa major subject, pero 99 pa rin sa ibang major subject. Oh wait, actually no, you answer this. Huh? So may 84 sa isang major, pero 99 pa rin sa ibang major. So malaki ba yung epekto sa UPG? So may 84 pero may 99 pa rin.
Oh, okay lang yun. Kasi hahatakin naman ng 90. Kasi ang pinag-uusapan naman dyan is ang average mo eh. Diba?
So, hindi nila focus yung bawat subject, kundi yung average nyo, guys. So, okay, ma, ikaw, this is for you. My family is concerned po kasi yung mga taga-UP daw po, pinipilit daw po sumali sa mga rally. Totoo ba yung mga rumors na yun?
Hindi totoo yan. Hindi kayo pipilitin. Pero dahil sa UP kasi, nabubuksan ang inyong, I mean, your consciousness is developed once you get into the UP system. Na-mention ko kanina na ang edukasyon na nakukuha nyo sa UP ay hindi lang yung mga nasa libro. So, you become aware of what's going on around you, of what's going on in society. And because you become aware, you become involved, and you take it upon yourself that, hey, I have this responsibility to speak for myself, for my fellow youth. Nasa sa'yo yon. Hindi kami pinipilit sumali. Nung time namin, hindi kami pinilit sumali sa mga rally. Pero naiintindihan namin yung dahilan kung bakit kailangan namin sumali sa rally. So, out of our own desire, out of our own responsibility, we joined the rally because we understood what we were more or less fighting for.
Okay. So next is, ano pong mas maganda? Reviewing same subject each day or reviewing different subjects each day?
I would say different subjects each day. Kasi para ma-develop din yung it's a part of multitasking and training your brain to just think more, think critically, and it's also a good brain exercise para hindi ka lang masyadong focused sa isa. So well, that's from my own experience.
Will having a general average that's 88 or 89 be good enough when taking the UPCAT and getting accepted into UP?
Maybe you have to increase it a bit. Yeah.
Wow,
okay. Work harder. No,
okay.
If you can break, if you can go beyond 89, then very well.
Were you ever the student that got an 80 or 89 in high school? 88, 89?
Parang hindi.
Okay, never mind. Pwede ba na STEM ka, then psych yung kukunin sa college?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, BS Psych is for STEM.
Yeah.
Bilang STEM students, I know that. So, yung mga STEM questions, guys, yung mga senior high questions, walang senior high nung time nila. So, ako yung magsasagot dyan.
Wala palang your dad's
Okay, so, yung dad ko abroad, wala silang internet. So, nag-crash ata. So, kami ng mom, nasa office yung dad ko.
Ay, hindi pala, sa bahay.
Sa bahay, charot. So, kami muna magsasagot. Okay, so, next. Mom, paano nyo ba ino-organize yung i-review nyo na subject per day?
During my time, sinisimulan ko muna yung pinakamahirap. Tapos, pag nakapag-aral na ako doon, pupunta na ako sa mas madali. Yan.
Okay, so, yung pinakamahirap muna. Okay.
Yan po ang katumbas na high school range na grade ang uno na grade. Okay, uno is flat 1 is 100%, diba?
Okay, so yung uno guys, 100% yun. Tapos yung pinakamababa
I think 99 to 100. Oh. 5 ang pinakamababa. Which is bagsak.
Okay. Ooh. How can you distinguish po kung ano ang ginagawa mo ay memorizing at hindi learning?
Well, memorizing is rote, if you just if you do rote, if you memorize, yung mga minemorize mo pagkatapos mo mag-exam, nawala lahat. Dahil minemorya mo lang yan for the sake of taking the exam. But if you learn something, it's something that you will carry with you even after the exams. It's something that you can apply in a very practical sense. Even after the exams, even after school.
Okay. So, ano po yung subjects na dapat naming i-focus para sa mga posibleng hard parts na lalabas sa entrance exam?
I think ngayon, ang isa sa mga kailangan i-focus ng mga kabataan ay English and Filipino. I think may effect yung the way you communicate right now, yung mga text language, short, ganon. So, importante na maibalik yon yung writing although sa UPCAT naman is shading, but of course, when you go to, pag binasa mo yung mga pag binasa niyo yung mga questions, kailangan naiintindihan yung mabuti yon para masagot yun naman ng tama. So, importante yung focus nyo is yung subjects that you're most interested in And then the subjects that, as I mentioned, as I always mention, that you're also very poor at.
Okay. So, paano po kapag hindi mo talaga alam yung isasagot sa test, how can you effectively make a smart guess?
Ako noon, siguro I came to a point of being ano?
Okay, bad advice yung ibibigay ni Mami.
Hindi naman. Well, common sense, I guess. I try to check which is the closest. Pag hindi ko talaga alam, siguro ito na yung closest, tsaka ko na siya isa-shade. Ganon.
Sa UPCAT po ba, meron pong essay?
Wala. At least during our time, wala. Kasi puro shading lang ang UPCAT.
How did you manage to review po nung may classes po kayo? Ilang hours po kayo nagre-review after classes?
1 hour. 1 oras. Kasi kailangan na namin umuwi ng 6 o'clock. Strict ang parents namin. So,
is it okay po ba to leave a blank question kapag hindi mo alam yung sagot?
It wasn't advisable. We were not advised to leave anything blank. So just make a very good guess. So you won't lose anything naman if you just make a guess.
Oh, I like this question. Aside from the UPCAT, may ibang sets po ba kayo na na-take?
Meron. Isa,
which is
UST.
And pasado siya sa UST. Actually, nag-set ka ba? Hindi ata, di ba? Kasi ang alam ko sa UST,
hindi pala. Nag-diretso na ako. Hindi.
Diretsong pasado yung mom ko sa UST dahil salutatorian siya ng public high school.
So, UP lang ang tinake kong entrance exam.
Okay. Can you take a bathroom break during the test?
Yes, of course. There is a bathroom break. There is a snack break. Don't be scared. The proctors are kind and considerate.
Saan po kayo nag-take ng UPCAT?
Sa Bicol.
So, yung parents ko kasi guys, taga-probinsya sila.
Yeah.
So, provincial testing center.
Yes.
May scholarships pa ba na kayong kinuha?
Ako wala, pero yung dad ng moderator nyo, he took a scholarship, the Luis Teodoro scholarship, but ako hindi. But because we were writing for the Philippine Collegian, so para na rin kaming sumusweldo, we were being paid while writing for the school paper.
Okay.
Doon sa question na is right minus wrong still applied, we don't have any, how do you say, proof that is really applied. We were not told, and it's not a validated, it has not been validated if it's really a system that considers right minus wrong.
Okay, so STEM focus po ba talaga ang USTET? Okay, ang alam ko, last year, STEM focus talaga ang USTET. So, ingat. Okay. Reconsideration.
And if makonsider pa, libre pa din po ang TF. Ngayon kasi, itong last question, Recon, the way, ang UP ngayon, it's called the socialized tuition fee. Unlike during our time, inabot namin yan. Dati uniform yung binabayaran ng mga lahat ng nasa UP. Pero dumating sa point na kaya siya tinawag na socialized tuition fee dahil yung mga financially challenged, mas mababa o wala silang babayaran as long as mapatunayan nila na hindi sila financially capable. Pero kung ang isang estudyante naman ay galing sa isang pamilya na may kaya, well, he or she has to pay the tuition fee in UP.
Okay. Just wanna ask po, did you believe the myth na if you take a picture with the oblation, di ka gagraduate?
I don't know.
Okay. Did you graduate on time?
No.
Really?
I extended for a SEM because I had to I moved from one campus to another, right?
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to graduate. I graduated in November.
So, same year pero later
Yeah.
months.
Because I had to write my thesis.
Actually, yung
It
parents,
doesn't matter.
yung parents ko, yung unang campus nila actually was UP Baguio. That's where they met. Tapos nag-transfer sila, sabay sila nag-transfer.
No.
sa,
Your dad transferred ahead.
Charot. So, nag-transfer sila sa UP Diliman at dyan sila nag-graduate. So, nag-UP Baguio sila muna kasi taga-probinsya. So, mas malapit sa kanila.
Hindi, sa akin ang layo. Pero
charot.
kasi gusto ko mag-aral sa Baguio. Kaya yun ang first campus choice ko.
Okay. Ano specific high school year po kinukuhaan ng general average sa UP? 10, 11, 12, or 9, 10, 11? 9, 10, 11. Kasi hindi pa kompleto yung grades mo sa grade 12.
Ano kung
may mga nababasa po ako na mas mahirap daw pang USTET than UPCAT.
Bakit, tips for students na hindi makafocus? Bakit hindi makafocus? Ang dorms ay hindi free sa UP, hindi free, but very minimal ang bayad sa dorm. Requirements to become part of the university's publication, you have to take an exam, a writing exam, not a written exam, but a writing exam. Walang free dorm sa UP unless working student ka and nag-work ka sa dorm, so you get a free room or something.
Requirements to be part of the university's publication.
I answered it already. You have to take a writing test.
Okay. Ano pang effective na oras para mag-review?
It depends on the student. May mga night owls, may mga morning larks. So kung ano yung time na sa tingin nyo very productive kayo, doon kayo mag-review.
Ako personally nagre-review kasi hindi effective sa akin kung magre-review ako sa umaga. So nagre-review ako grade 11 pero nagre-review ako ngayon kasi mahina ako sa Filipino. So nagre-review na ako sa 1 year ahead. So ako I review 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. Nag-iiba pa ba every year ang cut-off ng bawat campus?
I really don't have any idea. I'm sorry, I cannot answer that question.
If hindi po nakapasa sa UPCAT, there's a possibility na makapag-transfer pa rin sa UP.
That's right. You can. May mga kakilala akong nag-transfer as long as you meet the average grade. I think the average grade is DOS or lower 1.75, then yes. And as long as may slot ka pa dun sa lilipatan mong college. Paano po kapag walang slot sa dream course mo? Yes, kung hindi ka pumasa sa dream course mo, yes, you can take another course and then eventually shift. Yes, that's possible.
Okay. Are the grades in grade 12 considered? Ang alam ko, hindi. Sabi ng teachers namin, grade 9 to 11 ang requirements niyo. Pero galingan niyo pa sa grade 12. May mga nababasa po ako na mas mahirap daw po ang USTET. Depende sa student yun. Kasi may mga nasabi din sa akin na mas mahirap ASET, mas mahirap BCAT. So, yeah.
Ang sa entrance exams, every year iba. So, hindi natin mapipredict. Alam lang natin na nandun yung mga core subjects, pero hindi natin alam kung what specific.
Ano po ulit yung grades para makapag-transfer sa UP?
During our time, DOS. I don't know now. Baka nag-iiba na din.
ASET. Ateneo.
I don't know.
Kasi, tips in writing yung kasi okay, personally, dream school ko rin Ateneo. Kahit isko parents ko. Para sa ASET, my advice is, don't show off na, oh, my grades are this, my grades are that. Kasi nakakita naman nila sa report card mo. Your essay is your chance to show them who you are as a person, not your grades. Kapag po na-shift ka ng course, babalik ka ng first year.
Hindi. Yan ang maganda sa UP kasi first year you take so-called GE courses. Pero baka lang may mga subjects ka na hindi ma-credit. Pero it's okay. May mga subjects kang hindi ma-credit and then may mga subjects kang madadagdag. So may possibility na, especially if late ka nang nag-shift, na madadelay ka din. But it's okay.
Are there other fees sa UP po?
Fees for the entrance, or what does it mean? Kung mga, when you say other fees,
Miscellaneous.
Yes, when you enroll, yes, there are other fees.
Ano po yung kinakonsider na grade sa SHS? Core or major? Kasi ang alam ko, ang priorities ng colleges right now are your grades in English, Math, Science, and sometimes Filipino. So, yung 4 core na yun. 4 major na yun pala.
Anong subjects na madalas lumabas? Aside from English and Math, Science and Filipino.
Pero walang Filipino sa asset at USTET, DCAT ata. Filipino lang ang meron sa UPCAT. Okay, so walang internet sa bahay namin abroad.
Wait.
So patapos
Meron na yata.
It's okay. It's okay. Patapos naman tayo.
Ang sabi ni Dad.
Patapos, text ko lang dad ko. So, butin, if our grades were not okay, grade 9, grade 10, and grade 11, can we get accepted kung bawi kami sa exam?
Yeah, of course. If you really get if you perfect your exam, if you get a really high grade, then syempre they will notice it. They will see it. Then why not?
So, nawala yung internet namin sa bahay abroad. So, yeah, wala na yung dad ko. Pero if you guys have any other questions related sa pre-law or journalism, i-message ko sa dad ko, tas ipapost ko on my page. Tas ipapakita ko rin sa mom ko. Okay, if wala na pong history, right?
Wala.
Okay, so guys, if I did not answer any questions here, I will answer them on my page and show them to my parents because Okay, so
ano pa para sipagin kayong mag-review? Motivation. It's called intrinsic motivation. It's a motivation that comes from within. Kailangan ko itong gawin dahil ito yung goal ko sa buhay.
Gaano po kailangan to practice the vocab?
Vocab sa English?
So vocab, magbasa lang kayo. That's my advice. Kasi dahil sa parents ko, mahilig ako magbasa ng libro. So, kaya medyo malakas ako sa vocab. So, I like this question. How did UP make you who you are today? I like that.
As I always say, I had the best education in UP, a kind of education that I did not only experience within the four walls of a classroom.
Amen.
So there were a lot of activities that shaped me to what I am now. So as a student writer, dun ako namulat sa maraming katotohanan. Like I was in UP when I wrote a story about life in Smoky Mountain, for example, if you're aware of that. Buhay sa basura, nakatira ka sa piling ng mga basura, mga ganyan. And we participated in demonstrations, and we heard speakers who inspired us. There were many fora, avenues for learning inside the school. Kahit sa mga student leaders within UP, marami kaming natutunan. So, yeah, it was a very different kind of learning. Sa tingin ko, helped us to become better persons. At hindi lang yan, parang you become more sensitive, you become more connected, you value your being a Filipino, your sense of patriotism, love for country is really developed when you go to UP.
All right. So, are shifties and transferees still eligible for Latin honors?
Oh, I'm not sure really.
Kasi guys, yung parents ko, hindi sila shifties.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shifties should be, but transferees, why not, right? If you reach the average, why not? I'm sure. Oo naman. Why should they deprive you of the Latin honors?
Oh, I like this question. Were you still able to have a social life?
Our social life way back was very different, but yeah, we had our own social life. Social life, nasaya na kami nung kakain kami ng fishball, tatakbo around the academic oval, minsan may mga concerts sa Sunken Garden, pupunta sa beach house, kakain ng barbecue, mga ganon, simple. Or we would watch a play within the campus, mga ganon lang. Life was simple way back.
Okay. Pag di po pumasa sa diliman, pwede po ba mag-reconsider sa ibang UP branch?
As long as you have chosen the UP branch in your application, it's okay.
So halimbawa, kung mag-apply kayo for reconsideration sa LB pero hindi kayo nag-apply sa LB, hindi yun pwede. Dapat nakalagay na you indicated UPLB as your main course.
That's why it's important to choose a second campus choice, to have a second campus choice, because that's where they will put you in.
Are there any religious orgs or groups that students can join?
Yes, a lot. And one of them is UPCAT in UP.
What does that
Student Catholic Action. Or there's also like an ecumenical group. Maraming orgs sa UP.
Okay. So, I'm a STEM student po and I plan to take a course that is lined in ABM. May bridging po ba? I think there's bridging in grade 12. Kasi sa school namin, di na pwede mag-bridge. So, di kami sobrang familiar sa bridging personally. Pero ang alam ko sa mga ibang schools may bridging pa rin. Pero I think the schools that only take your I'm not a yeah. Big points po ba talaga sa mga company if you're from UP?
I think so. And I can speak from my own experience, because when I applied, like I applied today, for example, in a company, I walked in and then they hired me 2 days after. So, yeah. And then your dad has the same experience.
I'm a Hume student po. Is it okay if I take BS Psych or AB? Ang alam ko, AB is for Humes, BS is probably for STEM. Does UP offer culinary arts?
I'm not sure now. I'm not really sure. I know they have a College of Home Economics, but I'm not sure about culinary.
So,
sorry, darling, I cannot.
Yung pinakamalapit is College of Home Economics, according to my mom. Yeah. May legal management po sa UP.
Oh, I'm also not very sure about that. I'm sorry.
I think legal management is in Ateneo, guys. Dentistry.
Yes. UP Manila.
So, Manila, guys.
Dr. Iyo is from UP.
Oh, okay. Manila. Can I still take political science if I'm an ABM student? I'm not an ABM student. I'm STEM. So, I'm not very familiar with ABM. But I'll any of the questions that I was not able to answer, I will post them on our page tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow, please check the page for answers I did not question. Questions I did not answer. So, okay, this is the last question I'm gonna ask. Ano po suggested nyong pre-med courses? So ako, STEM student, my pre-med is going to either be medtech, biology, or health sciences. So anything in line to sciences is a good pre-med. So thank you guys for watching. This will be on our YouTube channel, and all answered questions will be on the page tomorrow. Thank you all for joining, and all unanswered questions will be posted tomorrow. Bye-bye.